So, I thought I'll dust off the camera and get out do another battle report for you guys. Today it's my Imperial Guard versus my Orks. Yeah, every single Ork you see on the field is every single Ork I currently own, so it literally just goes up to 1,000 points. I think it's 1,002. So, we'll go over the armies of what we got. We got a Hammer and Anvil deployment, and it is the Emperor's Will mission. Emperor's Will mission. Yeah, Emperor's Will. We got two objectives. We got one over there. We've already rolled off what they are because people are going to be sitting on them. We got a targeting relay, so they can re-roll their ones with shooting. And the Orcs got Skyfire. So that's going to be rather useful. So let's go through the army, what we got. First off, we got a commander. He has got a power sword, and he has got 4 flamers in his squad, 2 bodyguards. They have all got crack grenades and carapace armor, and are in a chimera with 2 heavy flamers. We have then got a total of 4 veteran squads. We got 1 veteran squad with 3 plasma guns in a chimera, 1 veteran squad with 3 melter guns in a chimera. We have got over here we have got Harker and his veteran squad with 2 grenade launchers, and the entire squad has got demolitions. So they've all got melter bombs, and one guy's got a demo charge. And then we got another veteran squad with a autocannon, a sniper rifle, and snare mines. So they got defensive grenades and whatnot. And Harker's unit is obviously outflanking. We then got 2 sentinels. We got a scout sentinel with heavy flamer outflanking. And then we got an armoured sentinel with plasma cannon. And then a Leman Russ with all the trimmings, 2 heavy bolters and a las cannon. And that's all for Imperial Guard. Over to the Orks, we've got a war boss with cyborg body, power claw, twin link shooter, boss pole. He's in with a unit of 5 knobs, just the bog stand as they come. We then got a big mech with a custom force field. We then got a unit of 19 slugger boys with a knob with a power claw and boss pole. A unit of 23 shooter boys with 2 big shooters and the boss with the power claw boss pole. A unit of 10 Gretchin. We got the warcopters, the copters up there. We've got 3 of them. And then round the back of the building, pièce de résistance, 4 grot tanks. All of them are equipped how they are shown. So we got a commander tank. The commander's got a big shooter and a custom mega blasters, and then we got 1 rocket, 1 flamer, and 1 Gotzuka on them. So let's see how well they do in this game. And Orks won to go first, so let's see if Imperial Guard can seize initiative. And of course they do, so Orks are not going to have fun with this. So let's go over to Imperial Guard turn 1. So the casualties have been somewhat light for the Orks at least. They lost 1 boy in this squad from a plasma cannon, which hit here, scattered 6 inches and only glanced at 1 boy over there. The battle cannon landed smack bang in here and then scattered off, only glancing 2 boys and killing them. All of the Leman Russ's heavy bolters, all 6 shots missed. However, the las cannon did pop off 1, so it makes perfect sense for the las cannon to kill 1, not the heavy bolters. And the chimera there with his multi-laser, however, took off 3 hull points off the grot tank, so 1's wrecked and the other one's down on 1 hull point left because of they failed their 5-up in-runs. So let's see what they can do now then. So Orks have fought back. They didn't do much. However, the copters landed down here, blew up the Chimera, 5 died in explosion. The veterans inside then failed their pinning test, and then lost another one from the Got tank shooting at them. And that's about it. Everything else other than the Gretchin ran up, so because they were all out of range, or if they were in range they couldn't hurt the front armors of these Chimeras, so let's see what they can do now then. So, didn't go that well for Orks. Out of the 23 which were originally here, there is now only 11 Orks left. Just enough to be fearless, but they got blasted by everything that could happen. Harker showed up and sort of picked on the little ones and killed all the grots. The command squad jumped out of their vehicle, blasted the large boy squad, and they're now running after failing their boss pole. We had over here one of the Deathcopters. One was killed by heavy flame attacks from the Chimera. The other one was killed by a snapshot from one of the melter guns there, so it got lucky. Not much else. It's just looking rather one-sided at the moment, unfortunately. So we'll see what Orks can do to get back. So, Orks retaliated. The squad running away managed to regroup somehow. So, although they had to use their boss bolt in order to be able to do so. The commander and his Chimera are gone. They blew up in a spectacular fashion. Warboss blew it up, injured himself in the process though. The Nobs charged the commander and killed him, after the Shooter Boy squad gunning down his entire squad, leaving only him left. The Deathcopters managed to blow the heavy bolter off that Chimera there. And the Melter squad were finished off by the Gretchin tanks. So let's see what Imperial Guard do on their turn 3. So a lot of the Orks were wiped out. That squad was wiped out by Harker squad. All but one of the Gretchin tanks is now knocked down thanks to the Lehman Russ. The Warboss, who had split from his unit, was shot down by that veteran squad. Only took 2 wounds and he failed both of his saves. And the Sentinel charged the Nob squad in here, because unfortunately they can't do anything to it because they're only strength 4 standard, so, and they've got no power claws in the unit, so they can't do much to it. So we'll see what Orks can do in their turn 3. So not much. The Gotzuka killed one of the veterans over there. The Sentinel was destroyed after the boys charged it and blew up with a power claw. However, it did kill one of the Nobs in the Nob squad, so there's only 2 Nobs left there. But other than that, not much else happened. So going to Imperial Guard turn 4 when their Scout Sentinel will finally turn up. So the amount of Orks left on the board is starting to dwindle. The last Got tank took a whole point, so it's down to 1 left. The Nobs lost another 1 member to their squad, and I think the Shooter Boys lost 5. But all of them passed their leadership tests, I think all on exactly 7, so that's all they needed both cases. And that's about it, so we'll go on to turn 4 for Orks. Alright, it sort of looks like the game might have slightly turned. The unit of Orks here managed to blow up the Chimera and then charge the contents, with the 2 guardsmen there running away. That squad has not taken the leadership test and have passed. They took about 3 or 4 guys from the Got tank. The 1 Nob and the Big Mech managed to kill Harker's squad in here by overrunning them. They did call their war to make sure that that happened this turn. So, and the Deathcopter shot and charged into the Leman Russ, but did nothing. So it's going to guard turn 5. So the last Gretchin tank was taken out by the battle cannon. The Scout Sentinel whirled around the corner, shot the boys. However, thanks to a few lookout sirs and only being able to hit 3 of them, the Knob is still alive with 1 wound left. And that's about it at the moment. So the Orks have only got 5 models left on the board. However, currently it is a tie. So let's see what they can do to try and draw this back, bring this back at their turn 5. So there really is not left much on the board. There are currently 3 Ork models on the board and 2 Imperial Guard models on the board. It is absolutely a slaughterfest. The Deathcopter missed shooting, however charged in and caused 2 glancing hits to its rear armour, so taking it down to 1 whole point left. The Shooter Boys shot and charged the squad there. The Sergeant issued a challenge to the Knob, who accepted. The regular guys managed to kill the lone boy. The Sergeant managed to wound the Knob twice. However, the Knob passed both of his 6-up armor saves, and then proceeded to rip the Sergeant's head off. Won the combat because he inflicted 4 wounds, and then the squad ran off the board. So, well done to the ballsiest Knob in the history of Knobdom. I have no idea what I'm talking about now. So we need to see if the game ends. And it indeed does. So, we got 1 objective here, held by the Knob here, who, as you remember, because there was a war boss in the army, he is a troop choice. We got the Knob there, who was part of the Shooter Boy squad, holding that objective, just about. So Orks get 3 points times 2, so they get 6 points. They got First Blood, and they got Slay the Warlord. And they've also got Linebreaker as well from that one boy. So the Orks finish on 9, Imperial Guard only finish on 1 for killing the Ork war boss. So, that has got to be the closest battle I've seen for a while. And to be honest, for most of the game, I thought Orks were going to lose hands down quite easily, especially after the first turn. Would it have been different if the Imperial Guard had infantry blob instead of all veteran army? Can't really say, because it probably would have done more damage to single units. However, if one of those units got into combat with them, they would almost certainly lose the combat and probably get ran down or start running away. So, can't really say. Anyway, I will finish this off and post it up for you guys as soon as possible. As a little note, I'm going to try and get a special treat done for you for Christmas. I've also got another video which I've been intending to do. I will try and see if I can get it done in the next few days, and I'll be uploading them throughout November, hopefully. So, a little take on the top 10s, if you will. So, I will see you all later.